Okay, how y'all doing, YouTube? Hey, what's going on with y'all guys? Everybody out there doing what they doing. You making money, you're chilling, you're struggling, you're doing what you're doing. Today I'm coming all the way live. I'm coming all the way hard. I can't go live, so I gotta do this video. And I ain't playing no games now. Like this shit has got real. So I'm coming all the way hard today, and one of us is lying, somebody's lying, niggas is capping, niggas is joking, niggas is pump faking, niggas is doing bullshit on YouTube. These gangster niggas, these guys who did all of this nonsense, like it's really nonsense, all this criminal activity, and you got their bodies and you put that work in order. Somebody's lying, man. Everybody, oh my God, everybody is not what you think they are, man. And they're not being honest, man. And when you're not being honest, shit is not going right. So let's get into this. I've been watching a lot of YouTube, and I need some coffee. And I've been watching like The Lad, Academics, Drink Champs, Doggy Diamonds, 10 Toes Down, the Old 50 Movement, Five God, Hassan. I've been watching a lot of these videos because excluding China Mac, China Brim, the whole 5 movement, a lot of these guys talk about the lifestyle of the street guys, China Mac. A lot of them talk about the lifestyle of the street guys, and somebody's lying. Somebody's motherfucking lying to y'all out there. And when I hear these people talk about they're trying to help the youth and all of this, and I watch the content of the videos, I don't see how they're helping the youth, because you're lying. Stop the blood clot lying. You niggas is lying, man. A lot of you niggas is lying. A lot of y'all lying. Don't mind me when I look down, because I want to stay on track. I just don't want to be running my mouth for no apparent reason at all. So I got some stuff written down. So when we get to this lying shit, right? When we get to this lying shit, right? We got some people, right? Let's see if I could pull them up. Give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Give me a little minute to do what I gotta do. Cause I'm not a guy who's going to come on YouTube and tell you guys somebody's lying and they're pump faking, and I'm not going to show that they're pump faking, right? Let me see something. Give me a minute, y'all. Y'all just relax, man. Nothing happens, like everything in its time, and I just want to make myself clear, right? Let's go here first.
A lot of people don't know this, but if you have the YouTube app on your phone, you could be using it to make up to $10,000.
You got this guy right here, Hassan Campbell, right? This guy got on different people platforms, right? And he talk about he get busy, the snot box and this and this and this, and he had these bodies and he had this and this and this. This guy's lying to y'all, man. This guy here, let's go for a little while. Let's get this fucking camera shit off of here, man.
I think it was double cops.
This is what we want right here. We want his picture. We want his fucking picture up here. This fucking guy's lying to you guys. This guy's coming in talking about he's a killer. He get busy with his gun. He do all this other extra shit. And this guy's a fucking liar, bro. I'm not saying don't watch this guy videos, and I'm not saying don't support this guy in his efforts to do what he's doing on YouTube, but I'm saying don't believe everything this fucking guy says, man. He's lying. He's a fucking liar. He's talking about he's got these bodies. He get busy with his gun. Hey, yo, let me tell you something in facts. This is facts. If you carry a gun every day and you a fucking shooter, you gonna get caught with a gun, or you gonna get caught shooting somebody or killing somebody. That's a fact. Ain't nobody getting up every day, putting their gun on their waist like they the police, going up in the hood, hanging on the corner, and get caught with drugs. And get caught with possession of stolen property. If you get caught with stolen property, you're going to have a gun on you because you're a gunslinger, man. When you talking about this hood stuff, and you talking about you outside, and you talking about you on the block, and you keep that thing on you, you're going to get caught with that thing. What's the word everybody say? I'd rather get caught with it than without it. So how the fuck you getting caught without it if you're a gunslinger? How the fuck is you getting busy on the motherfucker and you can't kill a motherfucker who raped your ass? A motherfucker who took who sexually molested your fucking dumb ass. How the fuck you doing that? You can't put that shit on Africa Bambaataa because at the end of the day, when you fucking said Africa Bambaataa did something to your motherfucking ass, you said, I was already broke in. Don't fucking tell me I'm saying some bullshit and I'm making some shit up. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Don't do that to me, man. Do not do that to me. Do not do that to me. Please. Please don't do that to me. Please. 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 Don't do that to me. Don't you do that to me. I'm not here to create no enemies. I'm here to prove to y'all, these niggas is lying, man. I'm here to bring y'all the fucking truth. Content analysis. Me. They telling my story on YouTube. They playing with my life on YouTube. They lying to y'all. When these niggas is lying, they lying, they lying. These niggas is lying, they lying, they lying. I'm gonna show you they fucking lying. Let me show you something. Let me show you they fucking lying. Show you these fucking guys is fucking lying like a fuck. We're experiencing YouTube difficulties right here, right now. What the fuck? What the hell happened here? Hold up. Hold up. I had to switch accounts. I had to switch accounts for a minute. Because, I'm new to this shit here. I'm trying to bring y'all some real content. I'm trying to bring y'all some real truth. I'm trying to tell you little niggas out there who doing all this bullshit, like it ain't worth it. I'm not coming to y'all with no bullshit. If you're looking at this guy, Hassan Campbell, he's lying to y'all. He's fucking lying. He's a fucking liar. I don't got nothing against this guy. I'm not saying that, but he trying to tell my story. Look at this fucking guy right here. All the fucking this guy is a victim of fucking child molesting. That's what he is. He's a victim of being molested. He's not no killer. He's not no killer. And I'm not saying this shit to say, oh, I'm just making it up. I'm not saying this. This man says it out of his own fucking mouth. This man been raped all his life. That's what the fuck he been doing. He's a fucking rapo. He's a fucking guy who been molested all his fucking life. He's not no fucking killer. If he was a killer, he'd go kill them people. That's the first thing he went to jail for. Look, man.
On them, boiling hot water on them, run them over when you see them. I don't even give a fuck. Like these
That
niggas
nigga ain't doing none of
they
that,
see me go
man.
through a lot of
He
shit.
lying.
And it's a lot of
He lying.
niggas can fuck with, but everybody
Hold up, man. Hold up. I'm bugging right now because I'm too involved. I'm tired. I'm tired of looking on YouTube and these niggas is fronting out here. I'm tired of this shit. No, that's the wrong one. I'm tired of this shit.
boiling hot water on.
He ain't throwing boiling hot water on no fucking body. He lying. He out here playing this tough guy street nigga shit, criminal nigga shit, and he ain't doing shit. He on YouTube and this what the fuck he doing.
Son, I'm tired, man. I'm tired.
This what the fuck he doing. This what the fuck he doing. This what the fuck he doing right here.
I'm tired,
He
man.
gonna cry.
I'm tired, man.
Look at this nigga. This nigga tired, man. This nigga is not no tough ass nigga.
Stop, man. I'm tired, man.
If you tired, you should be out there tearing some shit up with them niggas who molested your motherfucking ass. But we ain't done right here. We not done, man. We not done. We gotta settle the bullshit with you motherfuckers out here on YouTube front and telling my story. We gonna tell you. We gonna show you, bro. We gonna show your motherfucking asses today that this shit gotta stop, man. You niggas gotta find y'all lane, get in y'all lane, and stay in y'all lane. Stop playing like you fucking tough and you know you ain't fucking tough. And I'm tired. I don't want no more of this fucking drama. I don't want no more of these problems. I don't want to be out there tearing niggas' asses up. I'm too old for this fucking shit. But let me show you fucking something. Don't listen to what I'm saying and try to say like, this nigga content analysis, he going in, he doing this, he saying this. I'm not saying shit, man. I'm saying you said this shit. You said this shit. Look at this shit, man.
Like touching you?
No, they was actually trying to make me penetrate them, like full sex acts or whatever the case. So it's like, and then when Bam came along, I was already broken in.
This
like,
nigga was already broken in when Bam came along. This
Tell
nigga.
us how you met Bam.
This nigga, fuck how you met Bam. Oh, you tell me how you met Bam. This nigga was broken the fuck in. He said it himself by the time Bam kicked him. So if you a fucking killer, young man, if somebody molests your motherfucking ass, and you young, you ain't got no control over it. But when you come of age and you feel you got the balls to go kill a motherfucker, the first motherfucker you should kill is that motherfucker who molested your ass. That motherfucker who stuck his dick in your thighs, in your ass, in your mouth, in your ear. Go kill his motherfucking ass if nobody was there to protect you when you was young. If you couldn't go tell somebody that this motherfucker was raping your motherfucking ass and you couldn't do nothing. So you want it. You know you fronting, man. You know you lying, you son of a bitch. You know you fronting on the people. You talking about all this shit. Get busy. It's off with the snapback. To the head with the headshot. Nigga, to your head with the headshot, man. You out here fronting on the fucking people. You should stay with your story. You should try to help people who got molested. You lying about all that extra shit. That body shit and all this. Stop talking that shit. You lying. You fronting. But we don't want to waste our time on this nigga because I don't got time for these niggas. Let's go to the next motherfucker. Let's go to the next motherfucker. Let's go to the next motherfucker right here, man. These people lying to y'all, man. Let's go to the next motherfucker. Let's go to this guy. Let's go to this guy.
When you pulling out a fake gun outside, and you was mad at Mac Mean for posting that, but you gonna post when I was in a hotel when I had a fake gun? What that
This
make
nigga
you?
talk about when he had a
Asian
fake
ass
gun.
nigga. Just like I said
You
in
gonna
the
post this shit when I had a fake gun. Yo, bro, like what the fuck is going on with you niggas, man? What the fuck is
What
really
you trying to get at, Haas?
What the fuck is really going
What
on
happened
with
in
you
your gun
niggas?
case?
What the fuck is going on with you niggas? Hold up, we gotta get a good picture of this son of a bitch. Here go another nigga. He on YouTube trying to be somebody, trying to talk about he control this rap game. He do all of this, he do all of that. But he talking about, why you wanna talk about me having a fake gun? What the fuck is you a gunner for running around with a fake gun? How the fuck is you tough as fuck and you both niggas know where each other live at and y'all ain't fade out yet? Y'all ain't shoot at each other yet. Y'all ain't put that work in on each other yet. Y'all been steady going back and forth, going back and forth. Two bitches for real. That's what y'all look like to a street nigga, a real fucking nigga. Niggas ain't got time for all of that. What the fuck is you doing? What are you doing? Who are you? Go in my block and ask anything. You on house arrest? Hold up, man. Hold up. I want to show you some real live shit about this nigga here. Tell him explain this shit. Tell him explain this shit. Tell him explain it. Tell him explain this shit right here. Let me see if I got it. Tell him to explain this shit right here. He gotta explain this shit. See, one thing about people on YouTube, when you coming out and you talking about this street shit, you got niggas like me who really about this shit. Who could go out there at any moment. Who could do what I gotta do. If shit get rough, I'm out on the block. And I'm an old ass nigga, man. I really am, man. I'm not no young ass nigga, bro. And I know what I'm fighting against them young niggas. Them young niggas out there putting in that twerk. They carelessly killing people. They doing what they gotta do. So I know if I step out on the block, I gotta prepare for these motherfuckers, man. But I still go out there if I have to. But I see all these niggas getting this money on YouTube, fronting my life. You fronting my life, bro. You out there playing games, man. Talking this fucking shit, fronting my fucking life, man. You ain't did nothing. You ain't been nowhere. And I ain't been nowhere neither. Like, I've been to different states and all that, but I ain't been overseas and all that. I don't want to go overseas. I love America too much, and my attitude is fucked up, so I ain't going overseas and find myself in some problem. But this, look at this shit right here. Let's see if we got this shit. Explain this shit to me. Give me a minute, man. Nothing happens in the day. You gonna tell me you sitting there, you guys going, you gangsters, you killers. Go in the block and ask them about me. They tell me all about me. But you going back and forth with this fool. You know where he live, he know where you live. Why you ain't show on YouTube right now the fade? Y'all going back and forth. Oh, this nigga house dirty. Oh, this nigga wife this. Oh, this nigga wife that. What real nigga go through all of that, man? Oh, your mother could suck my dick. What real nigga go through all that? Oh, your kids is this. What real nigga go through all of that, man? A real nigga say, man, you know what, man, I got nothing else to say. It's on sight. It's on motherfucking sight. I want to just show you this shit. This shit here just drove me fucking crazy. I think this the one.
I want that time, but don't play yourself, bro.
Nigga say he on that. What time you on, bro? You going back and forth with a homo ass nigga. What time you on?
And he just turned 42 years old. February 2nd, he just turned 42.
Give a fuck if a nigga 42, 52, 62. If that motherfucker, I know some niggas locked up 60 years old, 50 will beat the shit out of you. Take you in the yard and tear your fucking ass up. The only time age matters in the street is when you can't fight no more, bro. That's the only time age matters in the street. You do your push-ups every day, you do your pull-ups, you able to knock a little nigga out. That's what it is, bro. Ain't no age requirements to fucking hustling in the streets. It's how busy you get. And how long you can survive. Because you're gonna get shot, you're gonna get stabbed, you're gonna go to jail, or you're gonna die. It don't got no age requirements. You could be 15 or 50. It don't matter. It don't matter. But I just want to show you something about this guy. Like, explain this shit here to me. Explain this shit here to me, bro. Lying ass niggas. You niggas is lying out there. You niggas is fronting this tough guy shit and then getting on the YouTube and looking like pussies. I ain't clipped this shit because, you know, YouTube, I just started this YouTube shit and they already hit me up one time already. So I'm trying not to get hit up because I'm trying to go forward with this shit. Bring y'all true shit. I ain't bringing y'all no content analysis. You look me up, contents analysis 2750. I got a little puppy. That's my profile picture because that's my boy. I raised that little puppy like I raised niggas in the streets. I think this it. Let me see.
I'm on that time, but don't
Nah,
play
that
yourself,
ain't it.
bro. Don't fuck around. Well, listen,
Yeah, that ain't it. I don't know. Maybe that might be it. Maybe that might be it. Nah, this it.
Respectfully, all y'all niggas out of pocket. How's you's a fake nigga? You some old school niggas still trying to be down. You didn't know nothing about the new streets before you met me. You was dressing like a bum. You still looking like a bum.
We don't
you
want to
still
hear
got this
that though.
when I met you talking money. If it's your house, to your car or license. You didn't have I used to be around you. The nerve to disrespect bums, nigga. Your house is mad musty. You got that backyard shit and that one little area with the little white furniture. The rest of that shit is respectfully. My girl was gonna clean your for your girl, Koya. Takoya gave my girl the number back like the bitch you is, cause you don't want to know the real deal about your shit. Nigga, you's a man. This nigga's a fraud, bro. You's a fraud, bro. Just cut it out. So now, K90J, he makes the news again.
That ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. Yo, bro, like I'm really new at this shit, but I got it together. I got the words together. But this nigga said some crazy ass shit. I think, let's see.
Respectfully, I haven't been.
That definitely. This nigga in his house. This nigga in his house. Let's go. Come on, man. I got it. Y'all work with me. Don't worry about it. Y'all work with me. Let me see.
That last video you made was an act, and I just did a live.
Nigga said last video you made was an act. This nigga's an actor. This nigga trying to get bigger and he trying to act like he in Bronx somewhere and he about that fucking life. And he ain't about that life, man. He not showing up. He really not showing up. He really not. But I got the one, I didn't hit the clip of this shit, man. It's 3 days ago. Let's see if this is.
I'm on that time, but don't play yourself, bro. Don't fuck around. Well, listen, we focus on better grades.
That nigga on that time, but he ain't punched outside Campbell in his fucking face yet. He ain't run down on that motherfucker on live and show us what he do about that time. I mean, I don't want to see him do it on live and go to jail, but who gives a fuck when you about that life, man? Jail is a part of that life, man. Jail is a part of that life. I don't know why. Oh, that's the shorts. We got to get to the real shit, right? Because these niggas be lying and talking shit that they ain't talking. Where the fuck is this shit at, bro? I don't think I can find this shit right now. I don't want to waste a lot of time. Trying to find this shit. But this a new video this put up. But basically I can't find the video because I want to show y'all what he said. And I can't find the video right now. I can't find it. But I'm tired of looking for it because I get tired of shit. I'm very impatient. But this dude, Five God, said he got caught with a gun. I want to believe it's a fake gun because him and Hassan Campbell going back and forth about each of them carrying a fake gun. I mean, Hassan gave the real gun to the police. And I don't know what real nigga do that shit right there neither, because if you run down on me and I get your motherfucking gun, motherfucker, I got me another gun in my arsenal. That's another gun in my arsenal. I don't even have no need to call the police. What the fuck I'm gonna call the police for? What I'm gonna call the police for? You came to kill me. I took your motherfucking gun. I'm going back and sit at my motherfucking window with your gun. And I'm gonna shoot you with your gun. Then if I gotta tell the police the story, I'm gonna get the minimum time that I could get, because I'm gonna tell them this son of a bitch came with the motherfucking gun. I took his gun. I shot the shit out of him, and here go his motherfucking gun, and here go this, and please, give me a break, man. But these guys is going on, and he's on the video, and he's with this guy, Five God. He's going on and on and on. And I guess the point that he was trying to make is why he on house arrest with a fucked up criminal history. Hold up, let's put this picture up. Let's put this nigga picture up. Let's put this one up. Look what this nigga look crazy. Look. Hold up. You don't want that, man. Five God, you don't want that. Let's get this nigga picture up. Nah, let's put this up, because we talking about the both of them son of a bitches.
You had
Nah, we want a better one. We want a
a
better
gun
one.
case with the police. Then you got a whole nother with
this
pulling
it.
out a fake gun outside. And you was mad at Mac Mean for posting that, but you gonna post when I was in a hotel when I had a fake gun? What that make you?
What these niggas running
Agent
around with
ass
fake
nigga.
guns from?
Just like I said
About
in the
that
last
life.
video. Use the fucking agent. You
Hold up, we
talk
want to
about
do
10
one. This nigga keep.
AJ.
Alright, this nigga go. What are you talking about? Check my name in the hood and check this and this and do this and this, and you talking about fake guns. You had a fake gun, he had a fake gun. So what the fuck y'all doing? Y'all running down on each other with water guns? What the fuck is y'all doing? What y'all got? Them cap guns? And pow! And you play like you got shot. Oh, he shot me in my head. Hey, he shot me. What the fuck out of here, bro? You niggas need to find your lane and get on YouTube and do the real shit. Stop doing the fake shit. Stop acting like you about something that you ain't about. But anyway, this nigga says he's on house arrest because he got caught with a gun. It was he take whatever he took to get house arrest, or 8 months. He didn't want to take the 8 months in jail. New York, like this, we ain't talking about no out of state shit. California, Kentucky, LA, Georgia, North Carolina. We ain't talking about none of them, because I'm New York, so I get caught up in New York. But New York changed the law and said you used to get 1 year for a gun, long as it wasn't defaced. Then they changed the law and said you get 3.5 mandatory minimum. Some people get around it because they lawyers. So he's saying he got caught with a gun. 3.5 mandatory minimum. He black ass nigga don't look like he got a good lawyer. I don't give a fuck. Maybe looks can be deceiving. My rich guy was just telling me, bro, like when you start really getting money, you ain't gonna care about jewelry. So He got caught with a gun. He's saying this on his video. I can't find it right now. He was easy to take whatever he took to get the house arrest with the bracelet on his 8 months. With 3.5 to 15 over his head. Nigga, you lying. New York passed a law where they stop split bids. But there's no such split bid as 3.5 to 15. There's no such bid as 3.5 to 15 over your fucking head. Because 3.5 to 15 does not calculate into the time that you get for a felony in New York State prisons. You get 5 to 15 because the split bid went 2/3 is your CR. So it went in thirds. So you get 5 to 15, 4 to 12, 3 to 9, 2 to 6, 8 1/3 to 25, and after 8 1/3 to 25, like your shit real, bro. 15 to life, 20 to life, you get all of this shit. So for him to say he gets 3.5 to 15 over his head, explain that shit to me, bro. Like, it ain't all idiots looking at YouTube, my guy. It's not all niggas looking at YouTube, my guy. And I don't know what kind of real niggas that's talking about you real and you all of this and you about that life and go in the hood and ask your name and all this shit, and you going back and forth with a nigga like two little bitches. I don't want no problems with you at all, my guy. I'm just calling it as I see it. You put this shit out on YouTube, and I'm calling it as I see it as you do. Real nigga shit. I'm not no fake ass nigga. I'm still 2 steps away from going out on the block. All that outside, I'm outside, you in the club. Outside mean you on the block where them little motherfuckers is selling all them drugs. Nigga just got shot last night. You can stand outside, you better look around, cause these niggas will come through at any time and shoot the block up, and you out there, you selling your drugs, and you doing what you doing, you selling your drugs, you selling your weed, you selling your dope, you selling your heroin. That's outside. Outside ain't, I'm outside. I'm in the club. What the fuck you outside doing the club? Nigga gotta wait till you come out the club to do anything. Be on the block. That's when you outside. When you in the lobby. When you standing on the corner. When you in the building that these niggas done high-sided so that they could go sell their drugs or get warm in. The building they hanging out in front of selling all their drugs. And you out there. And you standing out there. And your car parked right there. All around the corner on the corner. It's close by because you don't know if you gotta run to that bitch. But that's outside, man. All that. I'm outside. And you ain't standing outside. So here's this nigga from the Bronx. I'm from Brooklyn. And you talking all this shit, but you going back and forth with this nigga talking about you got 3.5 to 15 over your head. Where that's at? Where they do where they calculate that bit at? I know New York says 5 to 15, 4 to 12, 3 to 9, 2 to 6. That's regular bids, first time felons. Predicate felons, 2 to 6. No, first time felons, 3 to 6, 2 to 4, 5 to 10, 7.5 to 15. That's predicate. That's 2 felonies. That's when you done went home and you ain't give up and you came back. Now you a predicate. So now it's half and half. I don't know where the fuck you, the 3.5 to 15 over your head, where the fuck they do that at? You lying. You lying. Let's go to this other person though. I gotta look at my shit, bro. Let's go to this guy now.
What's up, man?
Let's find a better picture.
I'm glad you find it funny. I'm glad you find it funny, Justin. Yeah.
Right?
Now let's go to this guy, China Mac, and Math Hoffa. China Mac, you know what I mean? This guy was a rapper, Chinese guy, came out with his little rap song, doing his thing. Yeah, he went to jail, he did his thing, his father was a gangster, his father turned informer. He came up from some criminal shit, you know, because that street guy shit, I don't understand that terminology yet. I know it's hustlers and gangsters, that's all I know. You know what I mean? If you're a gangster, you outside. You a hustler, you outside. I don't know that street nigga shit because a street nigga could be a bum. He out there in them streets all the motherfucking time. He begging all day. He's sleeping in them streets. He the bona fide street nigga. I don't know when criminals became like street niggas, you know. That's new to me. And you know, the only way to survive the streets is you gotta be able to change according to how the streets change. Like, an old nigga can't just go in the streets now because them young niggas don't really respect old niggas. So you gotta know what you're doing to go out there with them young boys. Them young boys out there putting their numbers in. They out there doing their work. They don't give a fuck. So you gotta change with the times, or you ain't being outside, bro. And that's, like I said, that outside shit ain't, oh, I'm going to the anniversary today. They got the big club. You know, this and this, I'm going in the fuck in that club, nigga. You outside, you on the block. If you ain't outside on the block, nigga, you ain't outside. You really not. I'm sorry, man. You know, and it's just, you know, it's just my view of shit. I be outside. When I gotta go outside, I be outside. When I don't gotta go outside, I don't gotta go outside. I'm trying not to go outside. But you got this guy, China Mac, he did his thing. Now, he said he did 10 years. He was on the flag shit. He said he did 10 years. Again, we in New York. He must have had a hell of a bid to do 10 straight. In order for you to do 10 straight, you had to have a 5 to 15, and then you CR at 10. And you was acting up so much in there, you had to CR, so you did the 10. If you had 10 flat and you did 10 flat and came, if you had 10 and you came home in New York, you had to have 10 to 30. So you did your 10, your minimum, you made parole and you came home because you said he had some parole violations. So you could have had a 5 to 15, act up in there, lost good time and all that, and then you did 10 and you came home. If you had a 10 flat, you can't be on parole because you did 10, you maxed out. Ain't no parole when you max out. So he got to explain that. But he went on and say he a street nigga and street niggas have this code and Math Hoffa should not have been on interviewing Troy Ave and asked Troy Ave about an open case, and that was wrong for street niggas. Street niggas don't do that. But then somebody put up a video about this guy. These niggas is crazy. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I downloaded it first, or let me see if I downloaded it. Let me see if I downloaded it. Look at this guy right here.
Question,
oh
man,
my
Hoffa.
fucking God.
Why did you? That's my Crip. He was the only Crip. He wasn't even Crip. My knowledge is, you know, he was worse. What I heard that he disarmed the dude and clapped him and killed him. You know what I'm saying? Or I mean, I don't know if he killed him. No, not killed him. But he clapped him. You know what I'm saying? He shot him. So now he back in on Rikers Island fighting a attempted murder charge. You know what I mean? I don't fuck with Math Hoffa.
How the fuck is you up there talking about some nigga who clapped the nigga? You don't know if he clapped the nigga, and then the nigga's gonna chat on Yo, bro, this shit is crazy on
Attempted
YouTube.
murder charge, you know what I mean?
Hold
I
up,
don't
let's
fuck
look
with
at it, look at
attempted
it.
murder charge, you know what I mean? He back in the regular, he got shot him. So now he clapped him, you know what I'm saying?
This
But
nigga said,
now he killed him. But, you know what I'm saying? Or, I mean, I don't who and clapped him and killed him. Just, you know, he was worse what I heard. Knowledge is, you know, he was worse what I heard. My knowledge is, you know, he was worse what I heard that he disarmed the dude and clapped him and killed him. You know what I'm saying? Or, I mean, I don't know if he killed him. No, not killed him. But he clapped him. You know what I'm saying? He got shot him. So now he back in Rikers Island fighting a attempted murder charge. You know what I mean? I don't.
so you on fucking YouTube talking about somebody who clapped the nigga, you don't know if he killed him, but he clapped him, but he did this. Now he on the day talking about murder. Why would you be talking about that, real nigga? Why would you be talking about that, street nigga? Why would you get mad at Math Hopper? Because he got the nigga who's involved in the criminal case talking about his shit. That's on that nigga to say, yo, bro, I'm not talking about that. Don't ask me nothing about that. I got an open case. This is what I'm doing. How the fuck you gonna get on that man about saying something? You talking about this nigga here who fighting attempt murder? You just say, oh, he clapped him. Who the fuck? Man, yo, let me show you something. The police come snatch your fucking ass and tell your fucking ass you going to jail. I don't know how you did in jail, but now they come snatch your fucking ass up, want to take everything from you and tell you, hey, man, save yourself. First 48, live and direct on your ass. Save yourself, man. Go some coffee. Here goes a cigarette. You ready to talk? What do you know about this guy who took the gun and almost clapped that nigga and then he got the attempt murder and he didn't kill him? Or did he kill him? Did you hear he kill him? Or did he not kill him? What do you know? How did you find out? Who's this? That opens the avenue for all that. So who the fuck are you to tell Matt Papa what he doing and you doing the same shit, street nigga? These niggas is lying. Now let's go to our last guy. I like this guy here. I really do. I like this guy. Now let's go to our last guy. Everybody say this guy's a fucking informer. This guy's fucking the police. They say this guy is something fucking else. Nah, but one thing about China Mac is he made a blunder here with this shit with Math Hoffa. Made his shit questionable. One thing he did he went and shot that fade with that big nigga over whatever the fuck food fight they was having. Nigga took his idea and all that. He went and fought that nigga. So he got potential. He got street nigga potential for a Chinese guy. He got that. But don't go after somebody else and forget what the fuck you did, bro. You're lying. Blah, 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 blah. Now let's go to this guy right here. This guy is on YouTube. He doing his fucking thing. He got y'all, he spin y'all all over the board. Let's go with him. Let's go with him. Let's get a better picture. Let's get a better picture. Let's get a better picture. Hold up, we gotta go back. We gotta get a good picture. I like that one. I like that one. Whack 1 motherfucking 100. This nigga Whack 100 is spin y'all niggas all around the block. Every time a motherfucker talk about it for motherfuckers to snitch, a motherfucker this, a motherfucker that, a motherfucker that. Let's call Whack 100. This motherfucker is the street dictionary of how shit's supposed to go. This nigga. Now one thing about him is, I like this guy. I'm not from LA. I would like to learn about the gangs in LA and how LA move, because they move a different kind of way and they do shit a little different. And the gangs in New York really started from LA, the blood gangs. I don't know where the Crips came from because I wasn't around a lot of Crips. I've been around blood since they were created in I think 93 or some shit like that. Let's try to find a better picture of this guy. This man, he was fighting the white boys.
Oh, dropped
He
it.
throwing them lazy ass punches like, look, look, look. Look at that punch. Get him, Whack.
Get out! Get out!
Go ahead, look at, get out. That nigga's in LA. Get out, nigga, get out.
You touch me, nigga.
Look.
You tried to rush me, nigga.
Rush that nigga, Whack, get him.
Hey.
Look at he bust that nigga shit open. He bust that white man shit clean the fuck open. And then we got, look. No, I ain't got no problem with Whack 100, man. But Whack 100 spin the shit out of y'all guys. Look. Let's go to this one. Let's go to this one. Let's go to this one. We're gonna chase this Spanish nigga, a white nigga. I ain't chasing the Spanish nigga. Look at that Spanish nigga right there. Y'all see him? Watch this. Right there, that nigga knocked me out, yo. That nigga feed me. He put it in doping. Nigga put Whack in the doping. Look, we gotta get at him, nigga. We gotta get at him. That nigga. Fake Johnny Mac. I'm talking to White. Oh shit, this shit is real out here on YouTube, y'all. Yeah, man. Content analysis. Look, we chasing that nigga, so you know. Whack. That nigga Whack is on that nigga ass. That nigga said the nigga fiend him. I don't know. He ain't say the nigga knock him out. He said the nigga fiend him. But Whack tell you out his own mouth. He tell you, Whack got all y'all motherfuckers talking that paperwork shit too. That's Whack. Whack be yelling that shit and got all y'all talking this paperwork shit. Look at the paperwork and his paperwork and where the paperwork. Whack got all y'all motherfuckers talking that paperwork. We gonna get into that. So the nigga Whack 100, that nigga be doing this. That nigga be spinning y'all. That nigga got all y'all niggas. That nigga got his groupie niggas, his fan niggas. They all go academics. Yo, let's call Whack and see what Whack know about this shit. Let's see what Whack say. Let's see what Whack say. Let's see this one right here about Whack. I think this nigga Whack is off the hook. For real, this nigga Whack is off the hook. What's this say? Whack 100 knock a nigga out too. Let's see if it come up with this. They say Whack 100 knocked out by Nipsey Hussle bodyguard. Let's see this shit. Nah, we don't want to see that. Whack 100 knocked the nigga clean the fuck on out though. He really did. Whack 100 knocked out by Tiny Draws. Nah, we don't want to see that. Whack 100 knocked the nigga clean the fuck out. So, you know, Whack 100 is the nigga that he say he ain't been in the streets in a long time. He went to jail as a juvenile. He did whatever time he did. He came home and he did business and he made business. He was the truck driver dude, putting people in truck schools and all this other extra shit. And Whack 100 started getting information on people and Whack 100 started extorting their ass and doing all that extra shit. I don't know. I've never seen this one. Let me look at this one. That's somebody talking about Whack 100. But Whack 100, he spin tails on y'all now. I'm not from LA, so whatever goes on in LA as far as the illegal criminal activity shit, that's what it is. I'm not one that I can't comment on it much because I don't know how they get down. I know they got a lot of gangs. I know they do their shit different. I had a friend of mine that went to California and he had the wrong colors on and they ran down on him. They explained the shit to him and he loves going out there now. Whack 100 knocked the nigga out too now. So you know, you got these guys who say, I'm about this life and I'm doing this, and you ain't see them put in a fade yet. You ain't see them put in a fade yet. But you see Whack 100, whether he got beat up, whether he beat a nigga up, he put them fades in. He really do. And he tell y'all, and you know, a lot of shit, when I listen to his shit and he talk about that criminal shit, a lot of that shit don't be real what he be saying. Like, not a lot of it, because I got some information from Wack about them niggas who getting involved in some shit, some program where they gotta tell on people and all of that. I never knew that program existed. And that program exists in New York too. And these niggas out here talking this shit on YouTube, they might be involved in that program too. These niggas is liars. I just want to show this one more about Wack 100, man. You know, Kanye West said Wack had the video, so you can't say that Wack be lying a lot. Wack lie, but Wack is a white liar. That's the kind of liar Wack is. Wack is a white liar, because Wack gonna mix some truth with some lies and spin your ass. He good at that. He really good at that. But we can't find the video right now. I did not put it down. Hassan Campbell ain't fucking with Wack 100. Wack 100 a fight Hassan Campbell. And Hassan Campbell ain't ready to fight. He talk all that shit about Wack and Wack this, and he knew it was some beef with Wack and all this extra shit. But no, let me see if I could let me see if this will pull it up. Let me see if this will pull it up. Here. Yeah, this shit right here. This shit, and Wack got tased. So, look at Wack right there. And they're talking to the person. Look at this nigga, I don't know if he's Spanish. He a big ass dude too. He a big dude. Knocked his ass. Damn! Damn! And the police tased my dumb ass. Look at Wack. He got that knockout. Look, that nigga is fucked up. Y'all seen that? That's real shit right there. That's your shit right there. That's your shit right there. Let me see if we get the picture of this man. Let's see if we get a good picture of his ass up here. Let's see if we can get it, bro. That's it. Oh, man. I'm new at this shit. We gonna get it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Mad Papa. I like Mad Papa too, man, but we ain't fucking with that. Mad Papa, China Mac came and said, Mad Papa said he wasn't a street nigga. I watched Mad Papa video. He said he was choking niggas up. He was doing all this other shit and he stopped it. So maybe Mad Papa, he didn't want to live the lies, so he just said, maybe he meant to say, I'm no longer a street nigga, rather than I'm not a street nigga. But some niggas did shit in the street and got their ass locked up because niggas just telling. And they not street niggas. They really not. I'm a bona fide old ass stupid ass criminal. I am. Hold on, let's find my guy. Let's find my guy right here. Let's find my guy. We always do that one. Let's find my guy. Let's find my guy. Cause Wack 100, you know, and he a smart guy to me, Wack 100, because Wack 100. Let me see if we get this. Let's see if this gonna come up.
Hey yo, what up? We got Wack 1. Leave your comments below. Hey man, let me know what y'all think. Peace.
Little girl.
Are you a pet fetish?
See?
Pet fetish.
Here no more. That's cool.
We don't want that.
You don't have
What you
to.
gonna do?
We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. Look at Wack 100, fucking Mike Tyson and all that extra shit. Let's go, man. Let's get a picture up of this guy right here, bro. So, you know, this guy, like, Wack 100 is a white liar, because he gonna take some truth and he gonna mix that shit with some real lies, and he gonna do what he gotta do. If you run down on that man in the wrong time, is he gonna fight back? He gonna fight back. He don't give a fuck about the cameras, whatever the case may be. I believe this. I'm not from California, man, so I don't know what they do in California. I just know, let's see this shit.
All I know is this: Kanye, holla at me, bro. We got part 2 on the laptop. Ain't never been seen. We'd love for you to have it.
Yeah, he did that shit too. He didn't lie about that. Kanye said that on Drink Champ. That he didn't even want to talk about Whack 100 yet. But he made the statement that Whack had them tapes. Whack be extorting motherfuckers and shit like that. So can you say Whack 100 is somewhat still doing that criminal shit? Yes, the fuck he is. So you know he a white liar. He not. I'm tired of looking for his shit. I'm tired. He is. You know what I mean? So let's see what else I got next for y'all. Okay. We got that. We had the shit settled down, and we're gonna go back to here. We off of this YouTube for right now. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna say at the end of the day, we're gonna go up. And we're gonna look at this for a minute. I want y'all to look at this for a minute. You know what I mean? I want y'all to look at this right for a minute. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. One of us is lying, either me or Dom. You know, these people are on YouTube and they're doing what they're doing, and a lot of them are portraying this street nigga shit and all this. And yo, people, a lot of these people are lying, man. A lot of these people are lying. They really are. You know what I mean? They bamboozling y'all, and I'm just here to show you know what the fuck it is, man. You know what I mean? I'm just here to show y'all what the fuck it is. Now a lot of these people, like I said, you know, they out there, they lying, they doing what they doing. I showed you a couple examples. I could show you more examples, but I really don't want to get into it. I just wanted to get into the people who proclaim their shit prominent. Like this guy, Hassan Campbell, says he's going to be the top or greatest or whatever the fuck YouTuber out. You know, when I look at your views and all that, you got numbers, but your numbers is not saying you're the best. I seen people with numbers like 1 million. I did. I seen people with 1 million views and all that. And sometimes I see you with 17K. I see you with 426. Your subscriber numbers is up and all that. But you a lying son of a bitch, man. And we gotta see, like, why would these people get up there and act like they me? Because I'm a bona fide criminal, man. I'm trying to change my ways, man. That's why I'm even on here talking. I see some people on YouTube that I don't even know how the fuck they on YouTube. I know their life. I know what they've done as far as when it comes to this criminal code shit and the criminal shit. And you say, when you're on YouTube, what are you on YouTube for? You're seeking attention. You want to get numbers and you're seeking that money. So certain individuals will lie to make themselves appear more important or more successful. Maybe you were only a witness to an incident. A lot of these niggas was witness to shit that happened. A lot of these dudes should write books of what they heard, what they saw, because they was not involved in that shit. Believe me when I tell you, young mans, single black sisters who trying to look for somebody to give your son some solid advice so that they could change their ways, the road that they're heading down. And suddenly there's a special uniqueness in what you say, as no one else is party to this information. That's what these guys fall under. They want this attention. They're bringing you this information that if you were a civilian and you haven't been involved in the streets, this is interesting to you. You want to learn about this stuff. You want to know what, the where, when, how, why of it. You want to know what people do, why people do this shit. You know what I mean? Exclusive information tends to lead the person to think that they can embellish their story in order to enhance their importance. That's what they do, man. They want to tell you somebody else's story to enhance their importance. Like, this guy's a street guy. This guy really been out there. Let my son watch this. You know, let me tune into this and maybe I could learn something from this guy to help my son. I'm a single parent. My son is heading down the right. He's involved in this gang. He's running out in the streets. I can't do nothing. This motherfucker's big now. He think he's strong. He know his strength. Man gonna be warming up. My son gonna beat me up. He be cursing me out. So maybe if he learned from these guys, he'd change his ways and listen to something. And all these guys doing is lying. Real fucking talk. That's all they doing is lying. They on YouTube telling you about this street. I don't know where the street nigga is. For real. I know where the hustler is and the criminal is. I don't know where the street nigga is. I really don't know. And if somebody could hit me up and explain that shit to me, I would really much appreciate it so I could be up to the time. So all I know is criminals and hustlers. And they're relatively the same thing. You know, you're doing crime and you're outside and you're on the block. The street nigga to me, that could be a bum. That could be a hobo. That could be nigga out there begging. He in the streets more than you. He sleep in the streets. He the real street nigga. When has a criminal become a street nigga? I don't understand how the terms go together. I really don't. And then you see them street niggas right there, they bullshit. The nigga China Max said, my father told me he wasn't street. I apologize. I do, because I thought he was one of us, one of you. You went on there and talked about a nigga with a case too. He had an open attempt murder case. You said, well, he took the gun. I heard he took the gun. What nigga do that? What street nigga do that? Street niggas, you know, gangsters, that's what I know. Gangsters, criminals, hustlers. Hustlers include like pimps, robbers, and then gangsters, they out there. They running crews. Them crews are shooting you down. They taking over blocks. Organized crime, that's what I know gangsters, like organized. This shit is organized. And you got criminal, he just capable of doing anything. This shit is all, that's me. You know, if you're going to make money, I'm involved with it. If it's illegal, I'm involved with it. You know, that's a criminal. That's what I am, and I'm gonna change it. That's why I'm here on YouTube for you. We'll show you. That's not, I'm just talking right now. We're gonna show you some real shit. So let's go a little further. You know, I got my little paperwork here. We're gonna go a little further. You know, but you know, a lot of times, you know, you hear people and you say, you know, ask about me. I remember somebody told me, ask about in their hood, and they was from Bedford-Stuyvesant. I'm from Crown Heights, so I went to Bedford-Stuyvesant. I started trying to find them, you know, and nobody knew him. I went to the little dudes on the block hustling in the building. I stepped in the building, you know what I mean? Anything could have happened to me. You know, I was locked and loaded, and I was asking them, they didn't even know this nigga. But sometimes people gonna say they don't know you, but I sat there. I let them know I'm official. That this guy told me to come and meet him. And these young people ain't know. See, a criminal know how to develop an association with all the other criminals, young, old, whatever they is. If they out there, they're a criminal and they doing criminal shit, I gotta like know them. We gotta know each other's. And the block open 24/7. Hey, I gotta be out there 24/7. Not in no club, not at no baby shower. Outside on the block, bro. Okay, let's go somewhere else. Let's go somewhere else with this. Nah, we don't want that one yet, sorry. So let's go a little further. Give me time, y'all. Don't worry about it. I got y'all. I got y'all, because this shit is hilarious, man. It really is. It really is hilarious. Like, when you talking on YouTube, you gotta remember that there's people out there on YouTube that's gonna listen to they're gonna listen to you, and they're gonna be there, and they're gonna really like listen to what you say and see what's the real in it and what's the fake in it, you know. So let's define some shit here. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute, you guys. All right, we went to that. Let's look at this. No, we don't want that. All right. A lot of the guys y'all see on YouTube, this is what they fall under. Pathological liars. Pathological and compulsive liars both make a habit of telling lies, but they have different motives for doing so. Pathological liars are generally motivated by a desire to gain attention or sympathy. Hassan Campbell, he wanted that sympathy, so he told about his molestation and all that. And see, a gangster, hell no, why ain't none of them niggas dead? Why he ain't going to news for attacking one of them niggas? He's trying to run up on one of them and punch their face. He hang out with them. He say he forgive and forget Bambaataa. Whoever the dude is broke him in before African Bambaataa had him, he ain't did nothing to him neither. And then you got the lot of the other guys, you know, the Five God guys, the China Mac guys, you know, if Math Hoffa is telling the truth or the lie, you know, you got those guys, man. You know, these guys, they lie. They pathetic, pathological liars. You know what I mean? Let's see what else I got here. We just seen that. Let's go to something else. A pathological liar is an individual who chronically tells grandiose lies that may stretch or exceed limits of believability. While most people lie, or at least bend the truth occasionally, that's what Whack 100 does. He bends the truth occasionally. He's going to tell the truth. He's going to put some lies in there. He's going to spin you. And he's going to get people to follow him, and that's what he got. Smart guy. He's not going to do no podcast. He's not going to be on no live. He created that clubhouse because in that clubhouse, he let other people just feed into his stuff. He yell, and he take over the whole conversation, and you start believing what he say. You start being more interested in his say. I used to be like that. And somebody told me, like, every time, like, you're a little calmer now because every time you let people talk now. You didn't used to let people talk. And now you let people talk. So I know what it is. Pathological lies do so habitually. Whether or not pathological lying should be considered a distinct psychological disorder, it is still debated within the medical and academic communities because these people are being understudied. Like, they're studying these people to see what it is. The key takeaways of these guys: pathological liars habitually lie in order to gain attention or sympathy. So you got some people, they're on YouTube talking this street stuff, talking this criminal element stuff, this criminal told stuff, and them the guys who want attention. They want you to listen to them. They want you to chime in, you know, subscribe to them, to hear the lie, to hear the story, my story. Really and truly, I'm telling you it's my story. I'm not lying to you. Or sympathy, Hassan Campbell. They want the sympathy. The people who going back and forth, they want the sympathy. Oh, you talking about me this, and you talking about me that, and this son of a bitch, and I did this, hey. You want me to feel sympathy for you, empathy for you. You want me to say, yeah, you know, he's right, man. I want to listen to you. I want to follow you. I want to subscribe to your little channel. I want to become your YouTube friend. The lies told by practical liars are typically grandiose or fantastic in scope. Them shits is up. You put that work in. Go on the block and ask all about me. Niggas to tell you about me. Somebody gotta tell me about you. Who the fuck are you? You tell me about you. Say what you mean and mean what you say. I don't gotta ask nobody about you. Ain't nobody gotta ask nobody about Jesus. They go read the Bible. This is what Jesus did. Jesus ain't running around doing that. Ain't nobody gotta ask about you. You tell me about you. Pathological liars are always heroes, heroines, or victims of stories they concoct. That's the boy Hassan Campbell. And the other ones are just big guys in the neighborhood. And they not out there. You're not out there on them Project Stoops. You're not out there in that courtyard. You're not getting up early in the morning, going to get you a beef patty and a cocoa bread and standing outside all day trying to get $1 or $2. You on YouTube sitting down, bro. Like I'm trying to do. Like I'm trying to do, my God. You already doing it. How long you been doing it? How long you been sitting in your house, sitting on YouTube in your living room? I'm so fucked up in my head, I'm not sitting in my room doing this video. I refuse to. I gotta be somewhere else in case anything could go wrong. You ain't coming. I'm going to lay down in my fucking bed and not worry about nothing. I'm going to get a studio or something and do my thing. What the fuck is your issue? You're in your living room, on Google, on the internet. How hard it is to find you. It's not so hard. We all know that. But let's move right along. Let me see how long this video is. We at 1 hour mark. But don't worry about it. Y'all should be not only entertained, y'all should be getting some information. Let's see what this one say. We don't want to see that one. These niggas is not sociopath. I'm a sociopath. I got the paperwork. Niggas always talk about paperwork. We're going to get into that too. We went to the attention seeking, so we already know that part. Now in New York, they go about this DSM thing. That's the mental health thing. That's like all you people who talk about y'all got bipolar disorders and all this stuff. They got the DSM-5, the DSM-2. They got all this thing about all these mental conditions that you go through. You know what I mean? And say the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders. That's what it's about, the DSM. Defines pathological lying as a persistent behavior, a repeated false statement. So these guys on YouTube, fake ass gangster niggas and all this fake ass killer niggas, they get on here and they persistent with it. They repeat it over and over and over again. And that's a form of conditioning. If you look at my channel and I repeat something over and over and over, you're going to tend to, like, at the beginning you're going to be questioning it, but then you're going to start believing it. But a lot of those guys shit become questionable because I really don't know no gangster who you gangster, you tough, you put that work in, but soon as somebody get on your old nerve, fuck your mother, your baby could suck my dick, all that shit. I don't know gangsters who do that because I know, like, we had a thing like no women, no kids. So if you walking down the block with your mother, your babies, and your girlfriend in broad daylight, and your ass was on the hit list, you got a pass right there, my guy. We show you we got your ass, but we let you go because we don't want to make the mistake and hit your baby, and we don't want to make the mistake and hit your grandmother or your mother. Today, them young boys don't care. Them young boys shoot. Them young boys don't give a fuck. You walk up with your grandmother, your great grandmother, your aunt in a wheelchair. They gonna shoot your ass, shoot her. They gonna miss you too, because God is on somebody's side in that situation. But we didn't do that, and I don't understand that about these older guys, these guys who said they've been through some shit. This is motivated by the desire to achieve some personal gain rather than the symptoms of other mental disorder. So they move personal gain. I want 1,000 YouTube views. I want 3 million YouTube subscribers. I want to monetize this thing and make money. That's what motivates them. So they lie and lie and lie until somebody like me get fed up and say, you know what? I am so tired, bro, of going out here on the block. I am so tired of trying to sell drugs to get ahead. I am so tired of scheming on with these dudes to see who the hell we could rob. I'm gonna sit down and do a YouTube too. But I'm on a different level, so I'm on that level they fronting that they on. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you I'm different, bro. We getting ready to wind down, you know. I'm not just only coming from my information, man. All right, let's see what this one is. We don't want to see that. You know, we already talked about that, how these you know, how they lie just to get attention. We already talked about that attention seeking. We don't want to see that. God damn, man. I had this shit all planned out and it still come out twisted. That's the way life is. Nothing is. We already talked about how the pathological lying guy, you know, emotionally they're twisted. I think I covered everything on this shot right here. So in the end of the day, these people work up and say, what a wonderful day to be deceived. To be lied to, fooled, or taken advantage of. And that's the whole criminal thing, you know. Somebody wakes up, they says this to themselves. They get on YouTube and you deceived like a motherfucker, bro. You deceived like a motherfucker. Now let's go into the end argument. I told you that these guys, they tell my story, and I appreciate it. But now I'm here to tell the story and give the truth. These guys are lying to y'all, man. And then, you know, what gets me really sad is when they start talking about they want to help the youth and all this, man. Leave them kids alone, man. Let them kids go ahead and do what the hell they doing, because you're not benefiting them at all. You lying, you're not being honest, you telling my story as if it's yours. You fronting all around the board, bro. You cannot help those kids. All you're gonna do is fuck them up worse. I respect those kids. They just need direction. Some of them is involved and they really don't want to be involved, but they caught up and you don't even know how to tell them to get away and walk away because you're too involved in yourself and your self-seeking attention and your lies and you're telling other people's stories. 93% of the people on YouTube talking about they criminal and street niggas is lying. There's 7% out there that's real. I'm one of them. And I'm going to show you that I'm not fucking playing no games there. I don't got time to play with you guys. Now, here go where we get into the real shit. You telling my story, boy. Boy, stop telling my story. I can tell it myself. Oh, Lord. Stop the blood clot lying, you fucks. Holy shit. Now, Whack 100. Whack 100 is vocal. He got words. And when I say somebody got words, I mean they able to out-talk you. They able to shut your ass down and make you listen to them. And then after you keep listening to them, you think it's the truth. You think everything they say is true. So you hear a lot of people in Whack 100 Clubhouse, even academics who's a big YouTuber. Let me call Whack 100 and ask about this shit. Let me call Whack 100. Hey, Whack, what you got to say about this? That nigga Whack got y'all motherfuckers spun. So Whack 100 start going on and paperwork this and paperwork that and paperwork this and paperwork that. So he leads everybody to think that when you're in the street life, you have to have paperwork. In New York City, that paperwork shit is a farce. That paperwork shit don't mean nothing. A lot of these guys, they didn't commit no serious crimes. So 5 years and under, you go to a medium facility. You never see time behind the wall in a maximum facility. You have to have over 5 years in New York State. I don't know how they do it down south. I don't care how they do it down south. I'm from New York. I did my time in New York. I did my crimes in New York. When I go to those other states, I go there as a tourist, as a visitor. I'm not there to fight nobody, to get it caught up in nobody's street ventures out there, nothing. I'm there as a visitor to learn about what goes on over there. I'm not there to get caught up. I'm not there to go see what they jails is like. I'm really not. But New York, I don't care about their jails. I did it, been there. So that paperwork thing, let me explain to y'all that paperwork shit. A lot of times when you go in jail down south, you know, Georgia, LA, Virginia, Washington, Pennsylvania, Arkansas, Tennessee. A lot of times when you go in there, them people want to see your paperwork. Your paperwork is what you've been charged for. Because they want to know that you've been charged with some serious shit. In order to be down with us in the jail, you got to be charged with some serious shit. If you ain't been charged with some serious shit, then we got to put you on some serious level while you're in jail. We got to see that you're built for it. If you're in there for a burglary, we got to have you do a stabbing. Lord have mercy, man. It's easy to get in jail, but it's hard to get out. That's the hardest thing. Because the shit you got to go through in jail. The things you have to risk. You got to do violence. You gotta be willing to go wholeheartedly with that violence. If you ain't willing to go wholeheartedly with that violence, you're gonna have some problems throughout your whole bid. And it don't matter if you get transferred from one jail to the next, because when you get transferred to the next jail, somebody who's doing a time, he might end up in that jail that you're in. And when he see you with your chest pushed out, he gonna tell about what happened to you in that other jail, and the process is going to start all over again. And in New York State, you can't spend your whole life in PC unless you're a celebrity. Celebrity, you go to PC. Ain't no celebrities running around in population. You are not in New York. I don't know what they doing down south, but north in New York ain't no celebrity running around in no population. You're not doing it. If you don't voluntarily sign your ass in PC, they're going to put you in admin PC, because they're not going to risk you going out there and get hurt, probably killed, because somebody's going to want you to take care of them. So paperwork is more prominent in the federal penitentiary than it is in any state penitentiary. Because in the federal penitentiary, in any state prison, because the federal, that's penitentiary. They're going to say federal penitentiary, and they're going to say state corrections or state prison. Federal is going to say penitentiary. So the federal penitentiary is where this paperwork shit is more prominent. Because when you go in the federal penitentiary, they're going to have these cars, and you're going to have to get involved in a car. And if you don't get involved in a car is the group. Like if you from Brooklyn, they're going to have a Brooklyn car, they're going to have a Bronx car, they're going to have a Queens car. They might just have in some jails just a New York City car. Then you got your Blood car, then you got your Crips car, you got the white people got cars too, the Aryan Nation car. I seen some white gangs in the federal pen I didn't even know exist. And then you got your Mexican cars, and they all go by, a lot of them go by the cartel cars, like the face tattoos and all them tattoos. And as soon as you get in the federal pen, when you get where you're going, somebody's gonna pull up on you, because people are gonna be watching your number. And they're gonna pull up on you, oh, he's from New York. They're gonna find your place first, and from there they find out other things. And they're gonna say, well, the person who runs the car is gonna come and approach you after they tell them that a guy from New York is there, and they're gonna come, and they're gonna say, meet in the yard, and you're gonna meet in the yard, and they're gonna tell you, bring your paperwork. If you don't have your paperwork, then they're gonna tell you, they're gonna ask you where you from, what you there for, all this extra stuff, and then they're gonna say, okay, put in for your paperwork, that's your criminal history type shit, and once you get your paperwork, you come to the yard and you show your paperwork, and then we put you in the car. If you don't want to do it, then you're going to be by yourself. They're not going to mess with you, and you're going to be by yourself, which means if the white people come after you, if the Chinese people come after you, if the black people come after you, if the Spanish people come after you, you're on your own. You got to fight your own fight. So that's where paperwork became a thing. In New York State, ain't no motherfucker going in no motherfucking jail, and they talking about when you hit the yard, yo, you just came here, you got your paperwork. They don't do that shit in New York. The only time in New York State prisons when they ask for that paperwork is when somebody put a bug in their ear, piss in the window, and say, this guy's here for this guy here for killing a baby, this guy's here for this or that, this guy did this or that. Now they're going to want to see your paperwork. You a rapo? This guy's a rapo. Now, in New York State, the paperwork became a prominent issue for two reasons. The police used to go tell somebody, oh, this guy's a rapo, this guy's a chomo. Chomo is child molester in New York State prison, when the police say it. Criminals just say, that guy's a child molester, but the police say that's a chomo. And then they say he's a chomo, and then people was beating him up, like running him out on the police word. And then to come to find out that this guy wasn't even there for that. The police just ain't like him. So they begin to walk in and say, let me see your paperwork. Let me see your paperwork. Another reason why paperwork became prominent in New York State prisons is because a lot of people were saying such and such was a rat, he's a snitch, he got niggas locked up, and they was beating him up. This is on this person's word, because this person been there a while and all this. And then come to find out this guy wasn't a rat. So if somebody came in and said this guy was a rat, this guy snitches, he had to show the paperwork on that guy, or he's out. Or he's getting ran out for lying on that guy saying he's a rat and he's not a rat. So that's why paperwork became an issue in there. But all these people getting on, where's the paperwork? Yo, bro, paperwork don't tell if you snitched or not. The criminal complaint, when a person got arrested, says if you snitched. The trial minutes, if you went to trial, says if you snitched. Your regular paperwork don't say you a snitch. Ain't no regular paperwork you're gonna say that you was a snitch. And you're gonna say the crime you have, how much time you got, where you got your crime out, when you was convicted, if you pled guilty or you didn't play guilty. That's what your paperwork gonna say. So a lot of people listening to these people on YouTube, paperwork and paperwork this and paperwork that and paperwork that. And a lot of you people never been in jail. And you women that's looking to try to learn something because your son might end up in jail. The paperwork and the paperwork. At least your paperwork good. Your paperwork is always good. Because all your paperwork is telling you is what you've been in jail for, how much time you got, if you were convicted by jury or you pled guilty. Ain't no paperwork saying you a snitch. Snitch paperwork come from the person who's saying you a snitch. Yo, he snitched on my man. Where the paperwork? Tell your man, send that paperwork so we can see on this dude. Without that paperwork, you lying, you out of here. That's the way it really go in New York State prison. I don't know how it go in down south or nothing like that, man. So I can't even elaborate on that. But I'm going to tell you about New York State. And now, people might look, oh, this guy's saying these people are lying, this people to this and this people to that. Let me show you something right now. I'm qualified. I'm bona fide. I've been there. I'm trying to get out of there. I'm not lying to y'all. This is your state ID that you get when you release from prison. You see what that say? Great Meadows. Great Meadows is Comstock Correctional Facility. I've been in every maximum prison in New York State except the new ones they built, Wendy's, Clinton. I only been in Clinton and Wendy's on transfer. Did some dumb shit in the prison, got myself transferred, going to another prison. Stayed out of trouble a little while in the max. Went to see my counselor, set him up for transfer. I'm going to a medium A, not no medium B. A medium B is like, they not having no problems in there. Minimum, no problems at all. Them guys is going outside and working in the town and all types of stuff. So sometimes you get these guys on here talking about, I've been upstate, and they've been in these little prisons that they never been behind the wall. They don't know what it's like to do time in a maximum correctional facility. They don't know nothing. I go in mediums, I run circles around them. I get TV time. You don't get phone time upstate. That's only Rikers Island. You don't get phone time. I've been on Rikers Island. I've been in C-74, C-95, C-76 parole violation, North Facility, HDM. I'm classified like HDM. You know, HDM is cell blocks and all of that. You know what I mean? You got blocks like 1B and 1A, that's the box. And then you got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And when I was there, 7 was like the mess hall. Like, you work in the meso, you get in there. You know, like, HDM was like off the hook, like guns. People got shot in HDM. People had 007s in there. Fuck little bangers, you know. And you see right here, I don't gotta lie to you. This is my ID, Great Meadows Correctional Facility. This is where I came home from one time. Let me show you something else. This is a regular ID you get inside the jail. That was my release ID. This is the regular ID you get inside the jail. This is the ID you walk around with. What's that shit say? 07B0051. That B is where you do your reception time at. Where you get your ID at. So you see, this my prison ID. This the ID you gotta walk around when police say show me your ID and all that other extra shit. Because you go in some jails and they put the ID number and all that on your shirt. And some jails you could rip them off and they don't say nothing. But some jails you rip them off and then you gotta go pay $5 to get that shit back on. You know, but you had to carry your ID at all times. And this is my state ID. This proof that I'm not lying to y'all, man. I've been there, I did that. You know, and I'm here to tell you, like, show me where you been, man. Show me what you did, man. Some of them guys that you see on here and they talking all that prison shit and that criminal shit and the time they did shit, and under 5 years you ain't going to no maximum correctional facility. You going to a medium, and according to your time, you going to a medium B. If you're violent and you acting up on Rikers Island and they writing up, because they write up little reports about your behavior while you was locked up, and you might go to a medium B. I could tell y'all about, I'll do one about them jails too, man. And this way you'll be able to pinpoint who was in them jails and who was really doing their numbers in prison and putting in that work in prison, and who really wasn't, man. Because some of these guys, man, they go in prison and what they say, they're crickets. They not getting too involved in nothing at all. You're not touching the TV. You don't worry about phones in prison unless you're in a maximum facility, because in a medium facility, it's like there's a phone list and all that. But in the maximum facilities, when you go to the yard and you getting on the phone, there'll be a police there, but dudes still run the phones. And they run the phones, they run your ass off. I remember my nephew called me from Elmira, and man, they yell by the phone. They make bad noise you can't even hear, so you just gonna get off the phone. Because they don't want to go to the box for running you off the phone, you know what I'm saying? They might get a tier 3, which is a superintendent procedure and get kicked out of jail. That's like 60 days or more in the box. Now it's 15 days, which congratulations, guys in jail. That shit is nice for y'all. Niggas ain't doing 30 days no more. Niggas doing 15 days with tablets and all types of shit in there. They living in there now. It wasn't always like that. The laws changed because things change. Evolution changed things. You know, and this is your jail ID. You know, that's 07. 2023, it's a while, but I had some other ones. I've been out a little while. I give myself praise. This what your federal ID look like. United States Department of Justice. I was in the feds. I went around, man. You know what I mean? The feds is totally different. You know what I mean? I went to the airport in New York State. It's right down there by Fishkill. It's a weird little airport. You go in the airplane. I went to Oklahoma. From Oklahoma, I went and did my reception in Atlanta. And from Atlanta, I went to Estelle Federal Correctional Facility. That's why I got this ID. No, you get this ID when you go. But I had my release ID. I went to Estelle Correctional Facility in South Carolina. The feds send you anywhere, Alaska, Kentucky, California. They send you a lot of places, man. They send you over the United States of America. They send you places. So this is my federal ID because I caught a Fed case. And I got some paperwork on my Fed case too to show you rats. I don't worry about rats, man. You gotta worry about who's in your circle to keep the rats away, man. Them rats is all over the place and you don't really know who they are. You gotta figure them out. I figured a rat out when the feds came for me. They got my man, but they didn't get much on me. They got my man, but they didn't get me. Because I was watching from the giddy bitty. So as you see, man, I don't got time to lie to you guys, man. I put all my shit up front and forward. Now, I told y'all about paperwork, right? I told y'all about paperwork. We're getting ready to conclude this. We almost done, y'all. Bear with me because you're learning a lot here. I'm teaching y'all how to figure out these frauds. Like the Joker said, Batman has no jurisdiction. And I know the squealers. And I know the squealers. Look. Yo, look. Look.
As for the television's so-called plan, Batman has no jurisdiction. You'll find him and make him squeal.
The police gonna find you, make you squeal.
I see them.
And I know the squealers when I see them. You gotta be able to pick them out. The United States Marshal, they have no jurisdiction, man. They'll find you. They'll get you, and they're gonna make some of you motherfuckers squeal because y'all fronting. Look. Yo, look.
As for the television's so-called plan, Batman has no jurisdiction. You'll find him and make him squeal. I know the squealers when I see them.
I know the squealers when I see them. I'll stay away from you motherfuckers, man. Y'all out there, y'all like chameleons, man. Y'all know how to blend in and play the game until y'all get caught. And then y'all telling on everybody. Batman got no jurisdictions, man. The United States Marshal, the FBI, the CIA, Homeland Security, ICE, Immigration and National Enforcement, Immigration Custom Enforcement. They got no jurisdiction, man. They're gonna find you. And they're gonna squeeze you until you squeal. I know it's squealers, man. All you lying ass niggas is squealers, man. Y'all don't want to go back to that jailhouse, bro. Y'all tired. Y'all don't want to go back to that jailhouse, man. Stop lying to these people, man. Be you, man. Stop being me. Now we getting ready to end this shit. I told y'all about the paperwork, right? This is my paperwork. See how thick that shit is? I don't care. A man gotta do what a man gotta do, especially a black man, man. You gotta do what you deem is necessary. Let me clear this shit up a little bit. Y'all see how thick that shit is? Pages upon pages. This is your paperwork. This is what they ask for when you go in jail. This is what they ask for. I don't care about putting mine out there because everything you see that I'm gonna show you, I've been caught and convicted for. So it ain't nothing. I'm a federal guy, so one thing about catching a federal case is a lot of people say, oh, the feds might pick this up, the feds might pick this up. The feds, a regular state case, like, the feds gotta have a high interest in it. They gotta have a high interest in what you did. if they got a high interest in what you did, and they look at the state law of the time that you get, and they feel that the maximum time you could get for the state crime that you did is 15 years. The feds feel they could give you life. They'll pick it up because they don't want you back on the streets. You're a menace to society. You're a true urban terrorist. So they'll pick it up. If it's a case where they feel you should die, then the feds will pick it up because they want to give you the death penalty. And the crazy thing about the feds is your state might don't have the death penalty, but they'll take this shit over there where they do have the death penalty. Believe me when I tell you, man. And once the feds get you, because the feds got me twice. They got me, they gave me to the state, I locked down the jail, sold drugs, police got caught up, police told on me, and now the feds took the case, and that's how I ended up with my fed time. The first time they got me on the drugs, they gave me to the state. And they told me everything. You're going to get 4 years. If you want to go home, your bail's going to be $30,000. We're giving you to the state. We don't want your ass. And then I went and started moving the drugs from the jail, and they came back and said, hey, we got you now, what you going to do? I had to plead guilty at the gate to save my girl because they were going to get my girl at the time for money laundering. So in order for me to save her, I had to tell them like right away, I'm guilty of everything you say I did. She had nothing to do with it. So they let her go and they got me. And I ended up going to the federal penitentiary and doing all types of shit. Now, I'm a criminal, man. And I'm trying to change. I shouldn't have said that, but I am. I'm trying to take another path and try to save you, man. Save you, bro. I'm trying to save you, man. Because you're heading down a path that you really don't know how it's going to turn out for you down that path. Because prison is a whole different society than outside in the streets. You could say what you want to say. You could think who you are. If you ain't really, 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 really about that violence, you got problems, boy. And you ain't got no gun in there, bro. You ain't walking in prison and somebody just giving you a knife. You not just doing that. You is not just doing that. So when people roll down on you, you're not going in no prison and just sell drugs, man. You're not just doing that. You're not going in prison and let them know you got a whole lot of money, man. There's wolves in that prison, man. That's a whole different beast. That's a whole different chamber. I did good in prison. I really did. That's why I kept going back. Because I ain't give a fuck. Because I know I'm going to handle myself in society. I'm going to handle myself in prison. I swung that gun in the streets. I swung that gun in the jail. I came home with a gun case from prison. Somebody dropped a slip on me. A rat. There's rats all over the place. This is my charge. You see what that say? Ay, ay, ay. You see what that say? Could you read it? Could you read what that say? Murder, second degree, class A felony. That's what I went to prison for. That's how my life got fucked up. Slinging that gun. I wasn't finished though. I wasn't finished. Look at this. Look, look. Grand larceny, possession of stolen property, unauthorized use of a vehicle. That's because of the car, man. Without owner's consent, that's because of the car. I took a nigga car. I was in charge. I had to go do something. I needed a car. I took a nigga car. Let's go. This narcotic drug attempt to sell, Class B felony, trespassing, took a building, selling drugs, loitering, unfocused, controlled substance. You got the weed and all of that. You know what I mean? This is there. You know what I mean? This is there. So that drug dealing shit came after. After I got tired of the other shit. Look. Robbery second, aided by another, criminal possession of stolen property, rob the nigga, take your shit. That's what I did. I'm trying not to still do it. I'm too old for this shit. Let's go, let's see. Assault with intent to cause physical injury with a weapon. Criminal possession of a weapon, fourth, intent to use. Assault with intent to cause physical injury. Oh Lord, what the fuck? This nigga here is out of control. Criminal possession of a weapon, second degree. Criminal possession of a weapon, third degree. Defaced weapon, that's when you take the gun and you take the serial numbers off. Don't do that. Like if you want to get caught with a gun and you want to get a gun, just leave the serial numbers on. It don't matter. If you in New York and you never been to North Carolina and they've stolen in North Carolina, they're going to give you stolen property, but defaced weapon gets you more time. Don't do the defaced weapon shit. I learned that from getting that charge. Grand larceny, value property, $1,000, reckless endangerment, unauthorized vehicle owner consent, failure to obey traffic device. This is when I ran from the police. I don't do that no more. They just catch me whatever in there. The motherfuckers catch you anyway, bro. They catch you anyway, bro. They do. I don't run from them no more. I had to pull the fuck over. Fuck it, I'm going to jail. Let's see what this one say. I got a lot of pages of this shit. This light shit. Criminal possession, controlled substance, 7th. That's that misdemeanor shit. They let me go for that. They like dismiss those shits on me. I get felonies and shit. Menacing, second weapon, assault with intent to cause physical injury, menace weapon. That's light shit. That's nigga beat the shit out of him. And he go slap him up with the weapon. Assault second degree, D felony, criminal mischief, assault third, resisting arrest, burglary, all this shit. That's all in that drug dealing building shit in Brooklyn. Criminal possession, controlled substance third, narc drug intent to sell, class B felony, assault with weapon and cause physical injury. All that is that drug dealing shit, you know, that crack dealing shit, you know what I mean? With crime come bondage, man. So you have to put it all together. And when the rat tell on you, there's nothing you could do, bro. There's nothing you could do. You know, I beat the shit out of a motherfucker in the building. Motherfucker called the police. They raided the spot. They caught the drugs. They got the gun. I went to prison. It's not good, man. Young man, don't fuck your life up, man. It's not worth it. Criminal possession of controlled substance, cocaine, D felony, there it is. So, man, it's real shit. This is my paperwork. This is the paperwork they asked you for. Criminal controlled narcotics. I couldn't stop. Couldn't stop. Even now, like, people don't want me to stop. They don't want me to stop, but I gotta stop, bro. But y'all gotta stop telling them lies to these people out there, bro. Y'all gotta stop telling them lies to them people out there, bro. What the fuck? We don't want to see that no more. Y'all gotta stop telling them lies to them people out there. And this is the end of my video, man. Anything could become a habit, bro. Overall lying is just a part of human nature. It's something we learn to do. It's something we can control if we try hard enough. However, it has its benefits, which is why we continue to do it. Y'all guys on YouTube, man, try to make a difference, man. Stop lying. If you ain't been there and you ain't done that, fuck that, man. You don't need to be there and you don't need to do that. I did it for you. I did that shit for you, bro. I murked the nigga for you. I robbed the nigga for you. I sold drugs for you. I did all of that for you, man. Make a big difference, man. Them young boys out there, they need guidance. And one thing about them young boys is they doing better than we ever do, because they scoring licks out there. They making that money out there. And then they making that money and they fucking it up and they got to go do it again and again and again till finally they get their lives stricken. They out there shooting people in broad daylights, man. Come on, bro. They going to prison at a high rate with all this crime. They got people like your mother scared to come outside. Your grandmother don't even want to walk out her door. What are you doing? Why lie? Why, even if you've been to a minimum correctional facility, you let them know how that shit was, because it wasn't easy. Working for 16 cents an hour, getting $1.25 for 2 weeks of hard labor. Come on, man. Real shit. This is real nigga shit. That shit y'all talking ain't real nigga shit. One minute you tough, the next minute you talking about it, fuck your mother. Come on, bro. What that nigga mother got to do with what you and him going through? What that nigga kids got to do with you and him going through? Just tell the nigga this simple shit. That nigga Whack 100 told the nigga, well, if I call the nigga a bitch ass nigga, I wouldn't even be talking true shit. I don't got nothing else to say to you, nigga. When I see you, call me that shit to my face. That's real shit. But you don't hear. You too involved and caught up in your lies, man. It becomes a habit, man. Break the habit. Crime became a habit for me. I'm trying to break that shit. I'm trying not to feel I'm so down on my luck to do it. I showed you my paperwork. Tell them niggas show you their paperwork. You niggas is bad. Put your paperwork out on this picture. It don't matter. Oh, this YouTube and this. It don't matter. You got convicted for it. What they gonna do? Come lock you up again? Come on, man. And with that, I'm out, man. Content analysis, man. Y'all niggas feel the real and stop with the fake. Peace out. See me?